Welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Tuesday, 11th July 2017. I'm Fredicia Liebert. Last evening, the residents of Bath Village witnessed the official opening of the Bath Village Kids Playing Field. Architect of the project, Camille Kelly, gave a brief overview.
One of the things that we chose to do for this project is to make it sustainable. So you'll realize that we have solar lighting. That takes us off the grid. Sustainability was one of the things that we wanted to focus on in order to make sure that it was well lit and ensure that children are protected, especially in the evening time.
Kelly also stated that a bathroom facility will be added in the near future. The Deputy Premier, who is also the area representative, the Honourable Mark Brantley, was present at the opening. Brantley implored both parents and children to take good care of the facility.
The children who are here and their parents, I want to appeal to you, please. It is your park. It was created with love for you. I'm asking you, please, to take good care of it. To line up, as you've heard, to use the slides and the swings responsibly, not to seek to destroy them at all, but rather to enjoy them. And when you get a little too old, like when you get to 12 and 14, leave them for the younger children, because ultimately they're the ones who should benefit most.
He also mentioned that other villages on Nevis should receive a similar facility in the future.
So I'm getting demands from all over Nevis now. And all I can say is that we will do our best, because that is all that we could ever commit. We will do our best to bring this type of entertainment to the various communities so that the people of Nevis can benefit, and more importantly, the children, who in my view are not only our future but our present. Not only our future but our present, that they too can have the type of fulfillment that we all seek.
Brantley thanked all those who played a part in the construction of the facility. The project began in the latter part of 2016. Family members and close friends of Albana Dowie Elliott gathered at the Golden Rock Inn on Monday, 10th July, to celebrate her 102nd birthday. Delivering remarks at the celebration was Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Development, Keith Glasgow, who presented the celebrant with a token of appreciation.
On behalf of the Ministry of Social Development, Social Services Department, the Senior Services Division, in collaboration, of course, with the City Drugstore, we want to present to you, Dovey, a fruit basket or a gift basket, whatever you wish to call it, as a token of our appreciation for the life that you would have lived, for attaining this milestone of 102 years. Dovey would have made a sterling contribution to farming, and she would have been a good housekeeper as well. We know that. And so, for the contribution that you would have made to Nevis and to the country of St. Kitts Nevis, we want to thank you and we want to salute you. And we hope that the Almighty God will continue to richly bless you.
Persons came together to celebrate her contributions to the island of Nevis in the areas of agriculture and the cotton industry. The birthday celebrations concluded with a mini devotion session, as well as the celebrant being serenaded by her great-niece, Leona Freeman. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education on St. Kitts, William V. Hodge, said that the education system in St. Kitts and Nevis, as well as other parts of the Caribbean, is undergoing a number of changes geared towards ensuring that every child is given a sound education. Hodge said St. Kitts and Nevis is beginning to unfold a technical and vocational education and training TVET project. The Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, has given a part loan, part grant to work on improving the TVET subjects in the secondary schools and at the tertiary level. And when that happens, it is going to transform the phase of education in St. Kitts and Nevis. Hodge added that part of it is going to be physical expansion of the secondary schools to provide for the skill areas such as plumbing, carpentry, masonry, and all those technical skills that we are going to need to move our country forward in terms of tourism and other development. The permanent secretary further stated that the ministry has started looking for teachers and other interested persons to train them in the above-mentioned areas. Still to come, top girl on the island graduates from the Ivor Walters Primary School. The details when we return.
If you like dancing and whining and fretting till the morning. If you like
drinking, masquerading, live music always playing.
If you like islands of blue seas where people always smiling. If you like
street jams and bandstands where people will be jamming. Don't you miss this time, no.
Nevis Culturama 43.
Our festival, our legacy. Don't you miss this time, no.
Nevis Culturama 43.
The Caribbean's greatest summer lion. Don't you miss this time, no.
Nevis Culturama 43.
Our festival, our legacy. Don't you miss this time, no.
Nevis Culturama 43.
The Caribbean's greatest summer lion.
Nevis Culturama 43.
Welcome back. At the Ivor Walters Primary School's 31st annual graduation and awards ceremony, Pearl Clark was named top girl on the island. The valedictorian, Pearl Clark, thanked both parents and teachers for their assistance and shared words of encouragement to her fellow graduates.
My fellow graduates, I hope you didn't think to forget to thank you. I would like to thank you for giving me the best 7 years of primary school. We always were a fun and adventurous class. We always made up fun games that were always entertaining. I recall a particular fun game, Teacher Account. The theme for today is Leave a Trail Where There Is No Path. Each one of us has a purpose in life, and it is our duty to find out what or where or how we will get there. The hard part is having the patience and will to go on through the pitfalls and disappointments. My fellow graduates, we are all different, and in all our differences, we are here as graduates of the class of 2017. Accept the differences, grow from it, learn from it, be inspired by it. Most of all, find and be yourself. No one is just like you, for we are all special.
The ceremony, which was hosted at the Shiloh Baptist Church, was held under the patronage of Mr. and Mrs. Orvis Tyson with the theme, Leave a Trail While There Is No Path. Former teacher of the school, Ursia Blake, delivered the feature address and encouraged the 28 graduates to walk their own paths.
You are now being charged with the task of becoming a trailblazer like Hansel, and you must do it in such a way that those who come behind can clearly follow where you have led. It will not be easy. In fact, it may prove to be a challenge, but I believe that you are up to the task.
Blake used the opportunity to advise the students to have vision, believe in themselves, think positively, practice persistence, be strong, and remain focused on their future goals. The graduation also included a prize-giving ceremony for the 2017 graduating class. Principal of the school, Janice Whitaker Richards, delivered the principal's report, and the chairperson of the event was Rudy Brown. Unlock your potential, embrace the future, achieve your dreams was the theme for the Nevis Academy's annual graduation ceremony held late last week at the Shiloh Baptist Church. In delivering the feature address, Lornette Queely Connor distributed pencils to the 11 graduates and used the pencils as an analogy to how the graduates should endeavor to live their lives.
Like a pencil, you can do great things, graduating class of 2017, with a little guidance. Other people tend to bring out the best in many of us. And so with the help of God and the help of others, you will be able to do far more than you can ever do alone. Like a pencil, you should leave your mark wherever possible. You have daily opportunities to leave something good behind. This is what it means to, quote unquote, leave your mark. It may be in a small way, but the bottom line is you have a mark to leave and should embrace every opportunity to leave something good behind.
The valedictorian of the class of 2017 was Jonathan Essien.
Test of standards. One test does not define who we really are. If you continue to work hard, you may be moved up to a higher class. If you remain where you have been placed, I pray you find your God-given gifts. Regardless, nobody is superior to another. All of us have something unique, can excel in something that the other cannot. Today is our day, our moment. We are the ones who held so much information in our brains. We put football, bicycle, our electronics aside to study. All of us tried, and I congratulate each one of you. Our parents, teachers, coaches invested their time and energy, and we deeply thank you. Together, we all sacrificed and succeeded.
Some of the awards Essien received include the Premier's Award, Honorable Malcolm Gishard Award for Best in Social Studies, the Development Bank Award for Best in Language Arts, Despen Trust Award for Best in Science, and the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams Award. Top girl of the school was Michaela Maynard. Some of the prizes she received include the Premier's Award, the Bank of Nevis Award, Daniel Brantley and Associates Award for Best in Mathematics, the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams Award, and the Julita Huggins Award. The presentation of certificates and awards were presented by Mr. and Mrs. Sean Henville. Various students of the school performed song, dance, and poem renditions. Principal of the school, Lucia Wilkinson, delivered the principal's report, and the ceremony was chaired by J.D. Keynes. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liburd. Thank you for viewing.